Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, hey. Welcome back to the Mom Nurse Fashionista, baby. I decided to come on here because everybody been inboxing me, been commenting on old pictures, old videos, new videos for HEDIS, and old videos for telehealth, new videos for telehealth. Y'all go check them out. So I'm Lorna, Mom Nurse Fashionista, where I come on here and I help out my fellow nurses, nursing students, mamas, fashionistas, anything you need help with, especially jobs, especially remote jobs. Because, baby, it is hard. I'm out here, I'm at home right now. I'm trying to get this table so I can sit out here. I've been trying to enjoy all this good nature. Y'all know I like me some good air. Okay. So, let me see. I think y'all can see me good. Let me put this right here because I don't want to have to hold this phone. Oh, let me get my other stuff over there. But anyway, hey y'all. Thank you for the likes. Put a like in. I'm about to give y'all these job requirements. Listen, it is not hard. I'm so glad I have a little time to do this video because I need y'all to understand that y'all better go apply for these jobs. If you see a telehealth job or a HEDIS job, any remote job, listen, freaking apply for it. Don't wait because it is like so you know how they say stuff ain't oversaturated. Listen, these remote nurse jobs are oversaturated. I will be the first to tell you that. I will be honest. I tell my clients that when they come to me, but I also tell them that, hey girl, I also tell them don't let that deter them from applying for a job. I also tell them don't let you not having no prior telehealth experience deter you from applying for a job, because I'm gonna tell you something. I did not have any prior telehealth experience. Okay, that's better. I did not have any prior telehealth experience when I had my telehealth job that I had for almost 3 years. What they was looking for was a nurse. They was looking for a nurse with at least a year of experience. Okay, they was looking for, as well as the HEDIS job. They was, and both of the job requirements are the same, y'all. Now, prior telehealth experience will help you, true enough. Prior HEDIS experience, I hope y'all can hear me, the man across the street not too loud with his lawnmower. But prior HEDIS experience will help you, but it's not required. When I worked HEDIS last year, it was a lot of us. It was split in half. It was like a lot of people who are seasoned HEDIS nurses. Oh, thank you, girl. Okay, it was a lot of nurses that was prior HEDIS nurses, and it was a lot of us, y'all, that had never worked in HEDIS, but we were all like experienced nurses. We had probably been a nurse for 5+ years or 3+ years. So it was a lot of us that had never done HEDIS. So number one, you do not need prior HEDIS experience. When those agencies call you, when you fill out an application, which I feel like it's easier to go through an agency because you're going to get a recruiter, and the recruiter, you know, they trying to get their little bonus and stuff, so they going to try to hire you. And when they call you, you tell them exactly what you did. So for example, when they called me, they asked if I had any prior HEDIS experience, and I told them I had not worked as a HEDIS nurse, but I had worked as a clinical coordinator under the DON in a home health agency. I had also worked as a telehealth nurse, and I told them exactly everything I did. Also, another hint y'all need to do, y'all can have me help y'all out with y'all resumes, but one thing that helped me was I looked at the job qualifications and I looked at the job description for HEDIS and telehealth nursing, and I made sure that my resume reflected that. So for example, they have, so HEDIS is broken up into different parts. I can't remember like the verbiage and stuff, but anyway, so HEDIS is broken up into different parts. And so when I was doing HEDIS, I worked under a section where we looked through the members' charts and we were focusing on their BMI, and we was focusing on their weight and everything, right? And so some may work with maternity, postpartum. Some may work with if they had a breast cancer screening. Some people will look at if they had a colon cancer screening. So HEDIS is broke up right into different sections. But say you was a med-surg nurse. I mean, you was a nurse, period, point blank. You're a freaking nurse. You know about all of these things I just I just mentioned, right? You need to like elaborate on that. Elaborate on what you did. Okay, you was a long-term care nurse. It doesn't matter. Like, you took care of people with different diseases and different conditions. Elaborate on that. Elaborate on your diabetic patients. That's something else that another like team we did under HEDIS. So it doesn't matter if you don't have any prior experience. Like, you're a freaking nurse. Like, even peds is another thing. Say you're just a peds nurse or ER nurse. For crying out loud, you seen all type of patients when you was a ER nurse, or if you're a ER nurse. Talk about your experience as a pediatric nurse. So just elaborate on that stuff. Don't let you not ever having prior HEDIS experience stop you. So telehealth nursing, it depends on what type of group of patients they're looking for. So when I was a telehealth nurse, they were focusing on COPD, hypertensive, and CHF patients, right? So what happened was she found me on Indeed. Please get y'all resumes out on Indeed. Make sure your resumes are up to date, and put them on Indeed, because people will call you and find you. That's how I get all these jobs. Like, I don't like go applying for jobs. Like, people call me and be like, oh, I found your resume on Indeed. And I'm like, okay, cool. So this job that I had for a home health agency, they found me on Indeed. I had already applied for a telehealth job. I didn't know nothing about no telehealth. This was back in like 2017. I didn't understand what telehealth was, but it was an at-home job. And y'all know I have 4 kids and I'm a single parent. And back then the twins was little, and I had my middle child. And so like they were little in daycare. So I'd rather like be home. So if something happened, I could keep them home when they was getting sick all the time. They always had doctor's appointments. You know, everybody think you lying when you got to get your kids to the doctor. Everybody think you lying when your kids sick, because when my kids would get sick, the twins never got sick at the same time. They would get sick this day, and then the other twins sick the next day, and then here goes Serenity sick the next week. Like, it always happened that way. So anyway, I was looking for an at-home job, and this is for dialysis. So you was basically monitoring your patients that was getting dialyzed at home, right? So, oh, let me close that door, that wind. So anyway, so I thought that's what this job was for, but it actually was not for that. The job was for a different home health agency. It was just by coincidence. It was a telehealth job. And when she asked me, was I interested, I was like, heck yeah. And so when I got in the interview, she was like, well, we actually have you. I had like a lot of patients I had to monitor. It was like almost 50 patients I had to monitor. And I was monitoring them where they would check in at home and they would answer questions on this type of device or whatever, but they had to have CHF, they had to have hypertension, or they had to have COPD. And so as nurses, we all know about what COPD is, we all know about hypertension, and we all know about CHF. So all she did in the interview was ask me questions about how would I educate my patient on CHF, you know, like, you know, they don't need to gain no more than 2 pounds in a day, or did they have shortness of breath? They need to make sure they keep their legs elevated, watch their sodium diet, sleep sitting up if they had issues breathing through the night, make sure they using their apnea machine or whatever for the COPD. You know, it's all this stuff. Did they have any apnea at night? It was easy. So I just answered the questions and I got the job. But it's because, you know, you're a nurse. You already know this information. So don't let that deter you or like intimidate you from applying for these jobs, because man, these jobs is out there. I found 2 telehealth jobs, but before I could even go in there to see if they still was open, they was already taken. Like, they go so fast, y'all. They take them down so fast. So make sure that if you need help, I help you. You can comment below. I'll give you my email, or you can just email me at themomnursefashionista@yahoo.com. But those are really the requirements, y'all. Like, they have to put the job description in as HEDIS, and it may seem confusing. It's confusing as heck. Like, you're not gonna understand it. Even the HEDIS nurses that's been doing it for years, y'all, they was asking each other questions, because they change HEDIS every year. So last year when I did HEDIS before I got laid off, if y'all know, that's the job I had that I got laid off from after I came back from being sick with COVID. So they was changing stuff for the next HEDIS year. So yeah, that was last year in 2020 September. So they was changing stuff for this year for HEDIS. So like the stuff that I was doing for HEDIS, the ADA, they wasn't really focusing on weight and BMIs and stuff no more for the members. They was letting go of that. Every year HEDIS changed. And so don't the HEDIS training is awesome. I found some nurses that actually do HEDIS training, and I thought that was so free. First of all, it's freaking bomb idea, because they making money because us nurses want HEDIS training so we can get a HEDIS job. I think that's smart as heck. But at the same time, like, you don't have to. You could just apply for the job. So, you know, don't, if you see a HEDIS job, like, apply for it. If a recruiter call y'all, like, because recruiters was calling me earlier this year, and I was like, they still hiring for HEDIS nursing. Y'all, I didn't know they was still hiring for HEDIS. Like, they still hiring, because HEDIS also, they have another part of the year. It was January to May, but now it's September to December, you know. So if I come across some, I'll let y'all know. If you're an LPN, make sure you on my LPNs only group. I've been kind of lacking on there because I've been so busy. Like, I had my vacation, as y'all know, and then I had graduations with the twins 2 separate days and all this stuff going on. But now school about to be over, so I have a little bit more time and everything. But listen, or if you're RN or if you're a nurse student, it don't matter. Just email me. And if you want to be become one of my clients, so what I do, I also provide job listings, like, specifically for you. So say you stay in Maryland, right? I see jobs, but they're in Florida. A lot of jobs now, y'all, remote jobs, they're hire you from wherever you are as well. But say you like in Maryland, but I'm finding jobs in Florida, but I'll also make sure that the job listing is for you, like, specifically for you, right? So you can also email me about that if you want to become my client that way, or you need resume help, or you just need job coaching, career coaching, period, point blank. I can help you with that as well. You just email me over at TheMom Nurse Fashionista, and then we'll get going with that. But y'all, listen, it's like, it's not hard. Y'all better just apply to these freaking jobs. I don't even care if they asking for a certain amount of years of experience, but you don't have it. Freaking apply to it anyway, because you just never know. Lord be on your side, baby, and you get these jobs. That's how I got these jobs I done had, y'all. I have a lot of different experience, but I just applied to jobs. I ain't care. Submit my resume, okay? So do y'all have any questions? I wanted to come on here and just give y'all this information because it's been on my heart, and so many people have been asking me, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I gotta tell these people it doesn't matter. Like, if you never had no experience, just apply. You're a nurse, girl. Your experience is your the requirement is your year's experience, you know. So I think that's all I had to update y'all about, but I'll try to do some more videos too on the different jobs that I come across. But man, by the time I get ready to do a video, they be gone, y'all. These jobs be gone because it's so hard on parents want their kids to stay home, and then on nurses being burnt out, and so then you want a non-bedside job, so it's like the jobs are going quick. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all share this video, and I love y'all. Okay, it's, oh, I can't type on here. What's this? Hold on, let me see what this little thing is. Top check. Oh no. Okay, that's something else. But it's called LPNs, LPNS only. I can send you a link in the email if you want, but it's on Facebook, LPNs only. And then it's other people that be in a group also that I do not allow recruiters in my group. They always trying to be in my group. Listen, you better go recruit somewhere else. Get out my group. This is my group. But I have, like, one of my other former colleagues, she worked for a company, and she always be looking for LPNs. That's cool. I have another actually, she is one of my subscribers, and we connected and everything, and she does for students, for nursing students. She be in there because she promote her business where she help nursing students pass their boards, and she does med tech and all this other stuff. But yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, so anywho, I need to come back on here, y'all. It's just be so much stuff going on. But I hope this video helped. Please share this video out, because I know a lot of people need it. People ask me almost every day about this, and I'm like, listen, you don't need no experience. Please just apply before the job is gone. Oh, there go my smoothie. All right, well, if y'all don't have no more questions, I thank y'all. I love y'all so much, and thank y'all for the encouragement. Everybody, people that's gonna look at this video later, thank y'all so much when y'all leave y'all comments, how I help y'all. Like, that make me feel so good, and it make me want to continue my channel, and it make me just continue in life, period, because it just be so much crazy crap going on all the time. So, you know, I thank y'all. Y'all are so inspirational. We have all come a long way. It is freaking 2021 of June. We have come such a long way, y'all, past this pandemic and everything. So y'all keep doing what y'all do. Don't get y'allself overburnt. If you're a floor nurse, you know, even if you're in home health, wherever you're doing, wherever you are, Make sure you take care of yourself, and remember, no matter your adversities in life, always look good going through them, and that means looking good from within as well. Okay, y'all stay positive and stay encouraged, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.